Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and this is a word of caution regarding watching pick a card love readings. So while there is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to know where you stand with the love interest on your mind, the reason why you're wanting to know where you stand with them matters greatly, as it can greatly impact your mental and emotional well-being. So a very good question to ask yourself when it comes to why you're watching pick a card love readings is, am I simply curious or am I actually clinging? Holding on to hope isn't always a good thing, especially if it's keeping you stuck in limerence or in codependence. The last thing I want to do is to enable limerence and codependence with the content that I create. I want to help you create a life in which you're truly thriving, not keep you stuck in survival mode. And I know how it all works because I've been there. So this is where grace, knowledge, understanding, and compassion come in. It's okay if the only way you're able to self-soothe in this moment is by way of participating in coping mechanisms, distractions, and the like. As long as you're also doing yourself a favor by learning how to heal the wounding that has been fueling any limerence and or codependent patterns that you might have. My promise to you is that as you heal the wounding, your dependency on your SP, which means specific person, aka the person on your mind, or your ex, will begin to dissolve naturally, to the point where you're not even curious about what they're thinking and how they're feeling about you anymore. I know this to be true from personal experience. When you're ready to start healing the wounding, I have some amazing resources to get you going. My personal recommendation is to start with 2 videos, How to Stop Manifesting Separation, and then the other one is called Releasing the Wants. Both videos will be linked in the description box below. My heart is always with you guys, and with that I bid you more happy viewing. Love, Michelle. What's going on, Pile 1? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're here doing another pick a card love reading. We are channeling where this connection is headed with your person. And so we're going to look into a few different things to gauge where the connection is going. We're going to first get an overall energy of where the connection itself is headed. We're going to find out what your person's energy is towards you and towards the connection itself, what they want with you and from the connection, and then what's the overall, the most likeliest of outcomes of where the connection is headed. Okay, you guys? So keep in mind, it's a general reading. Whatever resonates, take it, run with it, claim it, do whatever you want with it. Whatever doesn't resonate, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it does resonate for. And I do have this exact reading available if you would like for this reading as a personal reading, where I'm just delving into you and your person's connection, excluding everyone else's. Just check the description box below for booking details. It's under the specific person readings. And then besides this reading, there are other readings available in the specific person category that are just like $25. Okay, so just go check them out. See which one best resonates with you and whatever situation you might be in. Okay, you guys. So pile 1, you guys were drawn to the red Brecciated Jasper. Get your person's or just the overall energy of the connection itself. We have Rose's Kiss. All right, let's see what the book has to say. Key concepts here is joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction and enjoyment, desires acknowledged, 5 sensory reality. This is a very sensual connection, or this is how this is like the makeup, the energetic makeup of your guys' connection. But this is specifically like overall energy of where the connection is headed. Okay. Joyful experiences, blissful experiences. Some of you could be getting some roses from your person. At the time that I'm doing this reading, and it's going to be posted, it's going to be the very beginning of February. So, you know, you guys might be headed towards a very special romantic, you know, Valentine's getaway. It is a timeless reading though, but some of you may definitely be getting some roses. Okay. Now the book says, take a deep breath and center on the feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all that life has to offer? I'm hearing where this connection is headed is you guys like abandoning yourselves to pleasure in the connection. This could very well be, for those of you, if you haven't taken it there, this could be talking about your guys' first intimate, like, sexual encounter, okay? Yeah, it's very very sensual here. So I mean, where this connection is headed is definitely a lot of sex, okay? um the book goes on to say, connections are lost and distorted by our over reliance on technology. Just look around and see how few people actually maintain eye contact or engage in conversation. Quality time, very much. This is where this connection is headed, for more quality time, because it's, the book was talking about turning off phones and just devoting attention on each other. And so there's definitely, where this connection is headed is more of a concerted effort to connect, okay? Quality time together in each other's presence. Very sensual moments, though. Very, very heavy on sensual, sexual contact and encounters, okay? All right, pile one's person, what is your energy? Tell me your overall energy towards pile one and the connection at this point in time. Your overall energy towards pile one and the connection at this point in time. We have maintaining no contact. Okay, so a lot of you are probably not talking. Okay, so this would make a lot of sense why, like, where this connection is headed is going to be for like a very steamy reunion. Okay, let's see what else. Your thoughts and feelings towards. All right, so this primarily wants to come out in the no one compares to you, okay? And it says something about other fish in the sea. So we'll find out what that's in reference to, because it feels like your person kind of goes back and forth. That may have been what your person is coming back from, okay? You may have, the two of you may have released each other. You guys may have released this connection. You may have broken up, separated, gone no contact. And in your guys' absence, your person has been seeing what else is out there, okay? And what the conclusion that they have come to is that there's no one out there like you, pile one. No one compares to you. I'm also hearing they've been very disappointed out, out and about with other people. So the time spent apart has definitely caused your person to really see what they had in you and in this connection, okay? Pile one's person, your thoughts and feelings towards pile avoidant attachment. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Your person has been operating or behaving in a way that's indicative of someone that has some kind of an avoidant, insecure attachment style, okay? Push pull dynamics, cold, what do they call that, hot and cold. Pile one's person, your thoughts and feelings towards pile one, your energy towards pile one in this connection at this point in time. Can't stop thinking about it. In this no contact, in the absence, that you guys have been experiencing, your person has had you on their mind the entire time. We'll find out more, though, about what can't stop thinking about it is about. We've got I'm ready. Okay, and then making you a top priority, all right? They're ready to make you in this connection a top priority. And then at the back of the deck, we have, I'm afraid of losing you, okay? Now, this is back of the deck energy for me as a reader. That means it's not the strongest energies. And the reason why it may not be the strongest energy is because your person is kind of in an avoidant attachment. And the fact that avoidant attachment has come out, okay, there's still... I'm just going to keep it real with you. Like, it's going to be probably more of the same. When you guys reconnect, and we'll see what else comes out, it feels like it's going to be more of the same because I'm not picking up anything where they've actually healed it, right? But we'll see. Avoidant attachment is somebody that, will draw near just up until about just until a point where, and everyone's trigger is different, they have no problem attaching up to a certain point, and once that certain point is triggered, that's when they start employing deactivating what do they call those, deactivating behaviors, which can run the gamut, okay? And then they start to pull their energy back. So I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. It's still, at this point, it seems like your person is still, you know, they might be activating here pretty soon, seeking out closeness with you, seeking out connections, seeking out contact. But the fact that they're still in they still have an avoidant attachment style, there's that thing there is still there for them, to where they'll only draw close to you up till a certain point, and then they're going to, you know, do the deactivating strategies and pull away again. I'm just giving you a heads up. Okay. Despite all of that, though, there is some really strong feelings that your person has for you, pile one. Okay, it says no one compares to you. They're saying that they're ready to make you a top priority. Now, we'll see if this is part of their cycle, or if maybe something has dawned on them to where, you know, maybe they're ready to get to work on facing or dealing with some of their avoidant attachment tendencies. Okay. All right, let's find out what can't stop thinking about it is. Let's clarify that. I have a feeling it has something to do with your guys' like sexual connection and your sexual chemistry, but we'll see what else comes out. Let's see. Oh, they can't stop thinking about how, okay, so not to say that they're not thinking about, you know, the sexual component to your guys' connection. That could definitely be there. But what your person isn't able to stop thinking about is how cold the world feels without you, okay? It's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Your person wants to come back, all right? They want to return. So, you know, them maintaining no contact, they're only doing that because they're trying to respect your boundaries, trying to respect your wishes. I'm hearing them say that they're missing the hell out of you and the connection. All right. The fact that they're feeling cold without you, that means they feel warmth with you. They feel a softness and a warmth and a comfort that they don't get when they're not in your presence, okay? When you guys are not in contact. Let's find out about I'm ready. What's I'm ready? Okay, they're ready to heal, okay? They're saying with the world in the reverse here, they're saying, you know, there's unfinished business here with pile one. And they're ready to heal, you know, they're ready for healing. They're ready to balance things out in this connection. So again, if things have been, you know, very back and forth, hot and cold, you know, your person may be going all out with you, talking to you and this and that, and then just ghosting you. They're ready to find a balance point, okay? Temperance is a major arcana card, as well as the World. So this is letting me know, you know, at least in this current energy, this isn't something that they're wanting to do temporarily, okay? They're really wanting to find a balance point in this connection. So if you guys going no contact, you pulling the plug on this thing, breaking up, walking away, if that was like maybe the first time you've done that, it really got your person's attention in a big way, okay? If it's not the first time you've done that, something about this time that you walked away, something happened. They had some kind of an epiphany. Their eyes were opened to something. It's a cold world out there is what I just heard them say. And they're tired, or they don't want to face the world without you anymore, okay? They want their warmth back, which is you. All right, now we're going to do... So, like, where this connection is headed, pile one, right off the bat, it's headed for a reunion, if that's what you're open to, okay? A very spicy, sensual reunion. Let's find out what no one compares to you. I do want to see what that has to say. No one compares to you. Pile one's person. Tell me more about no one compares to you. Your thoughts and your energy towards pile one in this connection. I just heard it's a sad, sad world. Is that like a song? I just heard it like in a song, like a song lyric. It's a sad, sad world. We have the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse. They feel safe with you. That's what it is. No one compares, and they're talking about you and the connection itself. So they're seeing you in this connection as a very safe. I just heard a safe haven. I was going to say a safe space. Your person says you and this connection is very much a safe haven for them. Okay? You're like a refuge to them. You're very important to your person, pile one. Okay. Let's see. What do they want from you and from the connection? Pile one's person. What is it you're wanting from pile one in this connection? Honestly, what do you truly want from pile one in this connection? Oh, true love. Okay. Hypnotized. True love says experiencing wholeness, unconditional love, long-lasting bond. Hypnotized says captured by love, hard to resist / seduce. Definitely, they are definitely wanting some intimate moments with you in the bedroom. All right, pile one. Undivided attention. They want your undivided attention. There's a mutual energy here, though. It's like they want to give you their undivided attention, and they want you to give them your undivided attention. They want that reciprocal energy. They are wanting, like it says, a long-lasting bond for what they're wanting from you and from the connection. Long-standing, permanent is what I'm hearing. We'll see. Nothing, there is cards out here that, in these decks that talk about marriage. They may not be ready yet to go that far of a distance, but you are definitely somebody they want in their life long term, okay? As their special somebody, as their romantic partner. Let's get one more. What do you want from this connection? Okay, now we have unvalued. So this is taken for granted, unequal give and take, not feeling appreciated. Okay, this says can't hide in lies anymore and lies exposed. They're wanting to get real with you about things, okay? And that's your person being very practical. So this is not them love bombing. This is them actually getting very serious and looking at things from, this is not your person wearing rose-colored glasses. So this is letting me know that they're going to be coming to you. Yeah, they're going to be very activated in their attachment with you. Like that connection, that bond is going to be very activated. But they are seeing things very clearly because they are, because what can tend to happen when it's an avoidant, anxious cycle, right? What they draw near you, but it's all in the rose-colored glasses kind of, just only focusing on the good things because there's a high that comes from that. And so what this is telling me is that your person is actually, their bond and their connection to you, their attachment to you is activated. And it's not coming from a space of codependency or limerence or, whatever the case may be. It's actually coming from a very realistic, grounded space. They want to talk about the good stuff, and they also want to talk about the not so great stuff, right? Because they're realizing this is a real bond. This is a real connection with a real person, a real human, and we are both imperfect. So let's really sit down and talk about some things, the good and the bad, right? And so they may want to talk about, so where this connection is headed is definitely a reunion, but I do feel there's going to be a serious conversation to be had. One that I feel like you're going to be very thankful for, because if especially if this is something where you're used to a specific kind of a pattern and a cycle, there's something different about them coming back this time. You know, and if you have been feeling, you know, not appreciated, or you have been feeling like, you know, you've been taken for granted, or, you know, this, you know what I'm saying? They're wanting to address that. They're wanting to actually sit down and talk about that and listen to what you have to say and actually consider it and look for ways that they can show up for you on a more consistent basis. Okay. Let's see. All right. So where is this connection headed in the current energies? What's the most likeliest of outcomes here? And remember, you guys, whatever the case may be, nothing is ever set in stone, okay? So, we'll see. Healthy choices. Yeah, it says making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier, okay? Overall, that's what this feels like. Joy, happiness, expansion, quality time, more quality time. I feel like your person wants to work on showing up consistently. Your person, because they do, you know, have a pattern of showing up as somebody with a avoidant attachment style, they may know this about themselves. They may have actually figured this out about themselves, and so they may want to take things like one step at a time. So, you know, part of that may be, okay, we used to see each other, you know, once every week or once every couple of weeks. Let's try, you know, adding on some time. Let's start seeing each other, you know, 2 and 3 times a week, and start building towards something that's more regular and even every day. Okay, if that's what you guys want. Yeah, they're wanting to work on things with you. Okay, let's see. Where this connection is headed, it feels like, you know, something more along the lines of what you're wanting to have, okay? Let's get one more. There is a caveat here to be very careful to not fall back into old patterns, because we do have healthy choices, but then right next to it we have golden mirror. We got date, palm tree, and stabbed in the back. So this is giving me the energies again of back and forth, back and forth. So for you, pile 1, this is just a heads up, you know, just be very careful. Make sure you are pacing yourself in this connection as well, because those triggers for your person are still there. They are still dealing with an avoidant attachment style, okay? Which there's always some kind of soul level wounding or core level wounding that fuels those. And until your person actually heals, you know, that wounding, that trigger is always going to be there, okay? Until they heal that wounding, which I feel like they may be in the process. Some of you, your person actually found this out about themselves. They may actually be getting some kind of help, professional or not. But yeah, so just a heads up, a reunion, a very important conversation. You guys are going to be hearing probably a lot of what you've been hoping to hear from your person, but just keep in mind they are still in the process of healing, or they are still needing to be healed from a toxic avoidant attachment style. All right, you guys. All right, that was but I do want to add on here that we do have palm tree in the middle of all of this, okay? Stabbed in the back is there, though, along with the golden mirror. The golden mirror says self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. And so there is the propensity for what starts off to be very genuine and sincere energies from your person, looking at things very logically. It's a very slippery slope for somebody who is still, you know, dealing with some kind of a core level wounding that is fueling an insecure attachment style, whether it's anxious or avoidant, okay? Because yeah, we've got date, palm tree. Palm tree is like they're here to stay. This connection's not going anywhere. Your person's not going anywhere, but very well could be like their toxic tendencies aren't going anywhere either unless they address them head on. All right, pile one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. If this resonated, if you got from this reading what you came here for, take a minute, if you would, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know that you picked this pile, let me know how it resonated. Smash the subscribe button to become part of the family, as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, you guys, I'll see you at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another Pick a Card Love reading. We are looking into channeling where is the connection headed with your person, the person on your mind. Just keep in mind, so what we're going to do is we're going to find out an overall energy of where the connection is headed, but we're also going to delve a little bit deeper, find out what your person's energy is, their energy towards you in the connection, what it is they're wanting, and then the most likeliest of outcomes. And, you know, that way we can kind of get an idea of what's going on in some of the underlying energies influencing where the connection is headed. All right, you guys, so keep in mind it's general, so whatever comes through, if it resonates, you can claim it, run with it, do whatever you want. Anything that comes through that you do not resonate, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it does resonate. And I do have this exact reading available as a personal reading if you would like for me to tap exclusively into you and your person's energy and the energy of the connection. Just check the description box below for booking details. It'll be under the specific person readings. And then there's also a lot of other $25 readings available in the specific person category. So go check them out, whatever resonates with you or fits your needs. All right, you guys, so pile two, you were drawn to the Malachite stone. Did your person fumble you? Or maybe there may have been a fumbling of this connection in some way. It doesn't look like it's had too much of an effect though, because the overall energy of where this connection is going, it says a great big love. Okay, great big love. It says key concepts is love without conditions. So unconditional love, okay, romantic love and how that experience changes you. Deep and profound harmonious connections and soulmates. Wow. So I'm picking up on a balancing out of energies in this connection where it's headed out. So no matter what's happening, because I am picking up, and you got the fact that you guys are drawn to the Malachite as well. Malachite is really great for healing the heart chakra, which is, you know, when you're connected with someone in romantic relationship, it's a heart-to-heart thing, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. And that's exactly what feels like is happening. There's some kind of I'm hearing a balancing out. There's also some restorative energies coming through as far as this connection is concerned. Restoration energy, healing energy, balancing out energy. This talks a lot about unconditional love. I'm also picking up on unconditional acceptance, letting bygones be bygones, putting the past in the past and moving forward. Okay, this is the connection itself, and so this is both parties doing that. Okay, so this says love heals all wounds, begins all life. It sustains you when you are starving for grace, when you stumble and fall. There's that stumble and fall. Wow. And when you lose sight of your purpose and fall prey to limited perspectives of the ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love that made you, which is ever pulsing through your veins. There's a heightened sense of awareness. I just got a message for some of you, pile two, where the connection is headed is for something much more official. For some of you, actual engagement and or wedding, okay, marriage. I did pick that up. This says there's a heightened sense of awareness in the beginning stages of a relationship when nothing else matters but who is in front of you. You see them, you see yourself in them, and you move in sync with the cadence of your heart. You surrender to the magic. Yeah, you guys are, where the connection is headed is you and your person finding a groove, a harmonious groove, finding a routine together. It's like you guys are just, you're aligning, your energies are aligning, you're getting on the same page, okay? says you see them, you see yourself in them, and you move in sync with the cadence of your hearts. You surrender to the magic you share, and you engage in a harmonious dance that is seamless in its movements, rising and falling with each moment and each breath. Although this card may portend such an intimate connection, you don't have to wait for a partner to experience it. You're being invited now to explore love in all its beauty. Can you love without conditions, without needing things to be perfect? Do you love your life? Do you love what you do and how you contribute to the world? Today, invite love with a capital L into your inquiry. You will be amazed, and your very question may be changed as a result. Love is the strength you need today, the lens you must look through to find the truth and your way. Love is the way, the only way, and the only answer. Whew, man. So a strengthening, I'm picking up on where this connection is headed, pile 2, a strengthening of your guys' bond, a strengthening of this connection, getting on the same page with each other, figuring out what the next steps in moving forward are, and going the distance. Okay, and both of you being on the same page about what that means. Okay, moving forward. This is where this connection is headed, is moving forward, moving through the levels. All right, now we're going to find out specifically from your person, pile 2, what they think and how they feel towards you in the connection at this time, right now. One more shuffle. Pile 2's person, what are your, show me your energy towards pile 2 in this connection. Oh, okay. This is actually something your person may want to talk to you about. They want to know if they really are your one and only. Okay, so what your person, like their thoughts and feelings, their energy towards you in the connection, they want exclusivity with you, pile 2. Okay, they want exclusivity, they want commitment. I'm hearing them say they want to do this for real. Okay, I just heard for real this time. They want to do it for real this time. So yeah, because I was picking up on some fumbling, right? And so you guys may have had some kind of a false start, or maybe just a kind of a very unstable beginning, like things may have gotten off to a very rocky or sketchy start. But the energies, like where the connection is headed, is you guys finally getting on the same page and finding your guys' footing together and moving in sequence and in cadence together. Okay, pile 2's person, your energy towards pile 2 in the connection. I'm afraid it won't work out. That may have been, you know, what was holding them back, or what caused things in this connection to be so rocky. You know, up until this point, your person may have just, you know, might be overthinking, overanalyzing. Let's find out more. Your energy towards pile 2 in the connection, please. Pile 2's person, show me your energy towards pile 2 in the connection. Remembering and focusing on the good times, as opposed to, you know, people that just sometimes can only remember the bad. So, you know, regardless of what kind of an attachment style your person might have, whether they have a secure attachment style or an insecure attachment style, they're choosing to just keep their focus on the good things, right? Which can be really important for someone if you know that your person had or has an avoidant attachment style. That's part of the ways that an avoidant attachment style deactivates, whether they do it on purpose or not, by choosing, whether they choose it like on a conscious level or a subconscious level, to focus on the bad times, right? That's their way of disconnecting and deactivating from the connection. So your person is choosing to activate or stay activated in the connection by focusing on the good times, the good things, what you guys have in common, versus, you know, maybe hyper focusing on the opposite. Okay, like your person says, where they you know, where they stand with you, you know, their energy towards you in the connection pile 2 is they feel like the two of you belong together, okay? Pile 2's person, your thoughts and feelings towards pile 2, your energy towards pile 2 in the connection, please. What's your energy towards pile 2 in the connection at the moment? It says, you stress me the fuck out, okay? We'll find out why that is, and it's showing up right underneath. I'm afraid it won't work out. You may have drawn, you know, some kind of a boundary. You know, you may have put your foot down about something. I'm hearing you don't always make it easy for this person, but that's part of the reason why things are starting to balance out, because you have been sticking up for yourself. You have been showing up for yourself. You have been putting your foot down and advocating for your needs and not just theirs, right? We're going to clarify these. Let's see, let's get one more. Your thoughts, what's your energy towards pile 2 in the connection? Your energy towards pile 2. You apply pressure without realizing it, or maybe you do, but you don't do it in a very, yeah, you applied pressure. I don't feel like you did it through like ultimatums and stuff like that. It's just your standard, what you expect and what you want. Like you just told this person what you want, right? You may have been able to detach yourself from wanting specific outcomes from this person, although you want them, but not getting hyper attached to them. And rather than telling your person and demanding that they conform, you just kind of maybe taken a step back and let them know, you know, this is where we are, but this is where I want, this is what I want. Like, you know, maybe you didn't even tell them what they were doing wrong. Maybe you just voiced to them what you're looking for and what you're wanting, and what you want, maybe like a life partner, to be on the same page with someone, to do life together, everyday life together. And I'm feeling like you indirectly applied pressure to your person, because I am feeling like the way this kind of stumbled out of my hand, there may have been a wobbly moment in this connection where there may have been a temporary break in this connection, whether it was an actual breakup or a separation, or it was just one of those things where you guys, decided to take some space or some time apart to figure things out, right? So your person definitely, I feel like that's why they're saying that, and here they're saying, I want to be more than friends. That may have been what you did. You may have demoted this person to just like friend zoning them, right? Because they maybe at the, up until this point, they haven't been stepping up and giving you in this connection what you've been wanting from it. So you definitely applied some pressure to your person. I feel like a lot of it was indirectly. I don't feel like you made a lot of demands. You just let them know, like, okay, this isn't working out for me the way things have been going. What I'm wanting is ABC, XYZ, right? And you just kind of, you took your hands off the wheel and let things happen like naturally, right? And it looks like pile 2, like that's working. It is working because it's balancing things out in this connection. It's bringing you and your person in this connection where you guys are coming into alignment. But let's find out what's going on with you stress me the F out. You guys have been living it up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So for those of you where you have socials, right? You got social media, you're on some kind of platform, maybe multiple platforms. You may have just been, enjoying your single life, or just whatever this break is. You've been like, what's stressing them out is watching you live life without them. You being happy without them. You maybe even getting some, attention from other people. not holding back. Like, you may be doing something online and you're not holding back, like what you're thinking, how you're feeling. If you're going through some kind of a glow up, it's like you're sharing it. There's some kind of a transparency about you doing life in the absence of your person and the connection. Okay, that's stressing them out. That's what I'm saying. It's like you indirectly applied pressure to your person by taking your hands off the wheel and then just living life. But a lot of you've been living life in a way that your person has been able to see it. Okay, now this can also talk about communication, you stressing out in terms of not withholding communication from this person, letting them know straight out, this is what I want, this is what I expect. What's been going on up until this point, yeah, it's been fun, this, that, and the other, and it's not working for me anymore. I want more, right? So yeah, that could be stressing them the F out too. You definitely, I'm feeling you did something, you did and or you said something that kind of through a wrench. Like your person, I feel like they may have gotten into some kind of a comfort zone with you in the connection, and you definitely did something. You took some kind of an action that's switching things up, but in a good way. The way that you applied pressure and you're changing the dynamics and the direction of this connection because of what you did is actually going to greatly favor both you and your person. Both of you guys are going to be happier because of this, right? Your person may have been dragging their feet on taking this action based off of some kind of fear, right? Subconscious, unconscious, whatever the case may be. Let's find out what's going on with I want to be more than friends. Anything to add for that or clarify that? Oh, they're way too attracted to you. They're like, nope, I can't just be your friend, pile 2. No way in hell can I just be your friend. This is the Queen of Wands. They are way too attracted to you. They're like, no, there's no way I could ever just be friends with pile 2. And then we had the Nine of Pentacles showing up in the reverse. They want to take you off the market. Nope. For a lot of you, I feel like if you have been online just kind of living it up and posting pictures and doing your thing and, posting videos of you enjoying your life and hanging out with friends or whatever the case may be, your person's been watching you. Okay. If some of you have been getting, attention from other romantic interests, right? Seeing you, maybe someone flirt with you and maybe you flirt back. They're like, nope. Pressure. You've applied pressure. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do is find out what your person wants from you. Pile 2's person. What do you want from this connection with pile 2? Pile 2's person. What do you want from this connection? Secretly stalking. What did I say? Curious about you, not over you, checking social media. They don't want to get over you, okay? We're talking about what they're wanting from the connection. They don't want to get over you. They don't want to get over this. They don't want to move on. That's not what they want. They don't want this to be over between the two of you. Pile 2's person, what do you want from the connection with pile 2? They want another try. This is going around in circles. It says repeating cycles, not making any progress and not learning lessons. But what I'm getting from this though, because I am picking up on progress, okay, with the great big love here. They want to repeat, right? They want to do over is what they want. They want to, they're like, can it just give me another chance, right? That's what that's about. Give me one more. What do you want from pile? Mental prison, but this is showing up in the reverse. And they're like, pile 2 put me out of my misery in terms of like, just give me another chance already. You might be applying pressure directly in that way. You might be very aware of what's going on. I am picking up energies, pile 2, where your person has already tried extending the olive branch to you, like, the surrender, the white flag, like, please give me another chance. And I feel like you have every intention to do that, but it's like, almost like you're making them suffer just a little bit while longer. And it's working. Okay. It is definitely working. Your person is in their heads and they don't want to be in their head about it anymore. because currently, and didn't I say overthinking and overanalyzing? And it's right there. It says overthinking, creating scenarios, thinking of you a lot. See, them watching you live your life and enjoy your life is really causing your person to really think of like, oh my gosh, what if pile two goes and does all those fun things with someone else when they could be doing it with me? Y'all, it's working. The pressure that you are applying to your person, whether it's direct and or indirect, it's working. Okay. Target acquired. Okay. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's find out now. Is there anything I want to... No, I don't need to... That's all pretty much straightforward and self-explanatory. All right, let's find out what the most likeliest of outcomes is going to be. If this is resonating, you guys, if you are getting from this reading what you came here for, take a moment, if you would. You can show your appreciation by smashing the like button. It's also a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it's resonating for you. Become part of the family by hitting the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, what's the overall? Tell me the most likeliest of outcomes for this connection. The golden mirror. Okay, so this is self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship and love bombing. We'll see what the other two cards say. There may be, a few more bumps in the road, but the overall energy of where the connection is headed is to union. And so it's almost like, on the road to figuring things out and ironing out the bugs and stuff like that of the connection, there may still be some bumps along the way. There still may be some missteps, but, the two of you are going to find your stepping together. Okay, so this says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. So we'll see. Love call. I'm going to verify and see what's going on with the golden mirror. So let me clarify that real quick. Tell me more about the golden mirror for the most likeliest of outcomes here. Okay, someone in this connection may actually end up getting lazy, okay? Now, again, with communication. So, if someone in this connection has fears, because there is a fear that's coming through here. It says, I'm afraid it won't work out. And that fear may actually still be very prevalent for your person, pile two. Okay. That's part of some of the heart healing that your person is needing to go through. There's still even in the midst of things balancing out, because we have this overall energy that's there of you guys finding your footing and your stepping, there's still going to be some rough patches, right? Before you guys finally find your guys' stride, what works for you. There's a special highlight here on, in order for this to happen, there has to be patience and there has to be understanding, like the balancing out, right? The great big love, you guys finding your footing together, finding your guys' natural groove. It's going to require possibly some patience on your part, pile two, just giving you a heads up. Because there's more than likely still going to be a few more stops and starts. But your person is very aware of the ramifications of not taking this connection seriously. Okay, they heard you loud and clear. They know that if they know what you want, they want to give you what you want, and they also realize that if they're not the ones to step up and claim you and give it to you, which they do, they don't want you to be with anybody else. They only want you with them. Again, where they stand with you, you know, their thoughts and feelings and their energy towards you is they want to know that you're their one and only. They don't want you with nobody else, okay? And they're still battling some kind of a fear, an underlying fear. Okay? They may have fears about being left, about being cheated on, about being lied to, they may have some trust issues, okay, that they're needing to work out. And a lot of the times, you know, the way that we heal those things, because they're embedded in our nervous systems, okay, the only way that the nervous system is able to heal is through experience. You can't think yourself into a healed nervous system. You can only experience into a healed nervous system. And the way that they're going to be able to do that is when they do have missteps, and I'm not talking about missteps in terms of like cheating or anything like that. They may drop the ball a few times on communication. That's specifically what's coming through. They may drop the ball a few times on, you know, the propensity to maybe come in and love bomb, which that may feel like what it is to you, but what it's coming through as, you know, them coming in and you guys start making progress together, right? And then they fall back into an old pattern, and then they start to kind of fall off and progress stalls. Communication kind of goes to the wayside, you know. It's that kind of a thing. And it's going to require, you know, you have to remember that in the midst of all of this energy is here, this great big love energy. It's there, okay? They don't want to be with anyone else, and they have some things that they're having to heal through. So that's part of their healing, is you continuing to show up, you continuing to be understanding. Also, you know, make sure that you are, you know, reaffirming your boundaries and stuff, but as long as they can see that you're not going anywhere, they don't want to go anywhere, eventually those stops and starts will start to get, you know, few and far between. The communication's going to get better between the two of you. The progress is going to be where it's, you know, it's not always going to be making 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back, or however the case may be. Is you guys are going to start making much more progress, and eventually that ball, it'll just start rolling in a forward motion. Okay. I feel like the communication's going to get a lot better between the two of you if that has been like a problem area in this connection, because you know, outcome here, the most likeliest of outcomes of the connection itself literally says love call. And so there's another card in this deck that is just about conversations and lighthearted things, but this is like, you know, if your thing with your person is they haven't been expressive towards you, you kind of always are trying to figure out where you stand with them because they just haven't been vocal about it. They're going to work on being more vocal, but they may have some kind of a fear tied to expressing their feelings for somebody. That's part of them having to heal the nervous system through experience. And so don't be surprised if they come in and they start declaring their love and being more expressive, and then, you know, they do that for a minute and then they start to like regress. Okay, that's part of nervous system healing. That's their nervous system trying to be like, is this okay? Or do I need to retreat? Do we need to stop? As long as you show up in a way that's very affirming and understanding of where that behavior is coming from, their nervous system is going to become a lot more comfortable doing it again and again and again without the need to retreat to see if everything's okay. I hope that makes sense. All right, pile 2, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card live reading. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 3. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We are doing another Pick a Card love reading. And what we are doing is we're opening up the channel and we're finding out where this connection is headed. So we are going to get in depth, dive deep, okay? This could easily be like a little 4 or 5 minute reading, but I'm nosy. I like to get the tea for you guys. All right, so what we're going to do is find out the overall energy of where the connection itself is headed, right? And the energies that are making up and fueling whatever direction that might be. And then we're going to look specifically into the energy that your person is contributing to the connection. So what we're going to find out, pile 3, is your person's overall energy towards you and the connection, all right? And then we're going to find out what they want, what your person wants from the connection, and then we're going to look into like the most likeliest of outcomes for the connection. And don't be surprised. Sometimes, you know, a person's thoughts and feelings and what they're wanting may differ from what actually comes through the outcome, but we're going to just kind of put everything together and wrap it all up in a nice little neat bow towards the end. Okay, so pile 3, this is a general reading, so whatever resonates, take it, run with it, claim it. If something isn't resonating, just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it is resonating for. You can get this exact reading, okay? It's called Where is This Connection Headed? As a personal reading. So if you want for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection and exclude everyone else's, you can definitely book that. It's listed under the specific person readings. Yeah, go check it out. There's also a lot of other $25 readings available in the specific person category. So whichever one fits your needs. All right, pile 3. So let's get right into your reading. And this, you guys were drawn to the blue Aragonite stone. Let's get the overall energies here. If you guys have prayed, had some kind of prayers about this connection, there does feel like there might be some kind of divine guidance at work here. Let me look at what's going on with ears wide open real quick. So we got the number 43 and 33. So 43, 33, that could be like an angel number. Or 33, 43, 43, 33. Maybe look up the angel number. Yeah, someone, if you would, because that could be pertinent to this reading. If you're here for pile 3, look up angel number 4333 and put it in the comments, because I feel like that might be part of the reading, okay, about where the connection is going. That could be some energies that are making up, fueling the direction of where this connection is headed. So let's look up 33 real quick. Okay, ears wide open says, deep listening as a gift we give to others, understanding someone else's needs, showing focused attention, tuning in to another, and letting go of the ego's need to be heard. All right, so it says the world is constantly speaking to us and offering clues about what is really going on beneath the surface of things. We all have the capacity to hear beyond the noise that reaches our ears. And that's funny as this is talking, because did you guys hear all of that loud noise that was kind of being an interference? There may have been some confusion that was making up this connection, not really being sure which direction it was going in. And, you know, the noise could be talking about just confusion, right? Could be outside influences getting in the way. But I feel like there might be something coming, or there's some kind of an energy at work in the connection that's going to help settle, or at least kind of mute out a lot of the outside influences, so that, you know, there can be some kind of a clear direction noted when it comes to where this connection is headed. Okay, pile 3. Let's see. It says the challenge is when we feel misunderstood and unheard. When we feel insignificant, it's easy to over-explain ourselves in an attempt to get acknowledged. This says now is the time to let it all go. Offer your attention as the great gift that it is. It's time to stop multitasking. It's time to stop checking your phone. Stop thinking of what you're going to say next, and doing all the other things that keep you from connecting fully. This feels like, for some of you, as far as the connection itself goes, yeah, I just feel like something feels like it's going to come in, some kind of an influence that's going to come in that is going to be able to give you a very clear, concise direction about where this connection is headed. Because I feel like there's been a lot of interference, a lot of confusion. There hasn't been a lot of clarity where this connection's concerned. It says, whenever we are in the state of chaos and distraction, paying attention to only some of what is being said, we lose the ability to pick up on everything. I feel like a part of that may be too is there may be some kind of a concerted effort either on your part, your person's part, maybe both, on your guys' actual focus and attention, right, being on, you know, certain aspects of the connection. But let's see. It says, whenever we are in a state of chaos and distraction, paying attention to only some of what is being said, we lose the ability to pick up on everything, including that which is not being said. Deep listening is the way in which we immerse ourselves in the spirit of the world. In this way, with ears wide open, we also open our hearts and minds to understand more than what is being conveyed through words alone. Opportunities arise from the subtle cues we miss when we are not 100% present. Purposeful, open listening is an act of true respect and intimacy. When you are in the space of receptivity, letting go of the need to be heard or the need to be right, you become expansive and alert to meaningful potential. Right now, keep your ears wide open and you will find more than what you're searching for. So you and your person up until this point, pile 3, may have been butting heads. But what is, like, where this connection is headed, someone, somehow, some way, shape, or form is going to shift the energy in this connection by choosing to drop the need to be right, choosing to drop the need to control, you know, or try to make someone conform or something. And it's coming through in a spirit of gratitude. Choosing to focus on the positive, not in a toxic positivity kind of a way, but understanding and realizing, you know, I'm letting go of what I cannot control, and I'm going to focus on maybe some of the aspects of this person and the connection that I'm grateful for, which opens us up to be able to really hear the truth of what's really going on, to see things more clearly, and we'll see what direction that's going to head in, because I'm not yet picking up that it's going to head towards union or if it's going to head towards separation. I don't know yet, right? But there's a peaceful kind of an understanding that's coming through here either way. Okay, definitely clarity's coming as far as where this connection is headed. Clarity. Whatever happens, it's going to be done in a spirit of gratitude. So if there is a separation that ends up happening, it's like, you know, no hard feelings, right? But let's find out. All right, pile 3's person. Your overall energy towards pile 3 and the connection, please. Pile 3's person, your overall energy towards pile 3 and the connection. Your person must be very private. It's taken me a little bit longer to tap into their energy. Pile 3's person, your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3. Your energy towards pile 3. See something want to come out and it went right back in. Your person has a hard time opening up pile 3. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3 and the connection. Your energy towards pile 3 and the connection, please. I keep hearing this song by Creed, With Arms Wide Open. I don't know if that's pertinent to, I don't know if you like Creed, if they like Creed, if you guys like that song or what the case may be. With Arms Wide Open, you might want to go check out the lyrics to the song. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3 in the connection. Your energy towards pile 3 in the connection. There we go. I'm sorry for making you look and feel like a fool. I can't do this anymore. Let's find out. Now they're opening up. Okay. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Your person is feeling bad about the way that things have turned out up until this point, pile 3. They are. There's some remorse and guilt coming through in their, you know, in their energy towards you in the connection. What is this? Um, they couldn't tell, or they weren't able to really make up their mind, and this could have been a source of, you know, the contention between the two of you, and then this just flew out, I only want you. And it may have been too late, but we have attachment, not love, so a confusing attachment for true love, but then we also have this is true love, and then I only want you. So your person may still be feeling confused about whether or not what they're feeling towards you is true love, or if it's just some kind of a toxic, insecure attachment style. Now, what we don't understand and realize is, even if you are experiencing a toxic attachment style with somebody, that doesn't mean that it's also not love. You know, toxic attachments can take something that is true and real and almost perverse it, right? So, but they are kind of feeling confused about some things, and that may have been, you know, they're them feeling bad about that. They're kind of owning up to the fact that, like, yeah, they understand why maybe you are feeling confused. This is giving mixed signals, is what I'm picking up here, and the reason being is because they kept going back and forth to thinking, oh, this is real love, this is true love, to like, oh, I don't know if it's love or not. And it could just be because your person could have been experiencing, you know, the deactivated phase of an avoidant insecure attachment style. And when somebody is in an avoidant insecure attachment style, they, without knowing it, or without even understanding that that's what's going on, they subconsciously, their nervous system will start to employ distancing strategies, deactivating strategies. And so your person in one moment can be like, well, I you know, I can't live without pile 3, I love pile 3, and then the next moment they're like, never pile, they're focusing on, like, hyper focusing on what they believe the faults of you and the connection to be, and it's confusing them because, you know, they cannot understand why one moment they feel like they can't live without you, and then the next moment it's like they can't stand to be around you, right? And so that's why they're confusing themselves, but they're also, you know, because they're confusing themselves, they're confusing you as well. But they are saying you're the only one they want, right? And then we have haunted by the past. Yeah, okay, so we'll see if maybe that's a past that has to do with you, or, you know, just their past in general. Yeah, it says I can still feel the pain. Your person is, there's some healing that your person is needing to do, pile 3. This is what's going on with your person, okay? This is why they've been showing up in a way and behaving in a way that has caused you to get hurt. You have unfortunately just kind of gotten in the crosshairs of your person, you know, their healing journey, if it's even a journey of healing that they're going on. If it's not, it's you've been getting in the crosshairs of, like, you know, them cycling in some kind of a, you know, a cycling that has been fueled by some kind of a core wounding, okay? What's I can't do this anymore? Tell me more about I can't do this anymore. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is your person. They're tired of the back and forth, because your person is feeling like there's no progress being made. You guys keep going around in circles. They are understanding and realizing that they're probably the large reason why, like, they're behind the reason why it keeps going back and forth, but they're getting tired of the back and forth themselves, okay? That's what they don't want to do anymore, because it's like they don't feel like whatever lessons they're supposed to be learning, they're just not learning it. They're not getting it, okay? Tell me about I'm sorry, please forgive me for your energy towards pile 3. So if your person walked away from you and from this connection, pile 3, this is why. They're also tired of the back and forth and the pain that that's causing and the arguments that are erupting because of it. Okay, yeah, they're sorry for ending things, okay? Or for feeling like things need to end. I feel like your person has walked away from the connection. Um, and you're going to be picking up on this whether or not they have actually officially walked away from the connection. This is the energies of someone like checking out and deactivating and having already decided that they're going to be moving in a different direction. So if you and your person have not broken up yet, like where they are in terms of the connection, like where the connection is headed and their energy towards you, and the connection is like they're in an energy now where it's like they're ready to end things. I'm just being honest, but you're going to be picking up on this, right? This isn't something I feel like that's going to be a big shock to you. Some of you, this has already happened. You guys are already broken up. You're already separated. For those of you, you can feel it coming because you feel your person's energy pulling away, okay? And honestly, the reason why they're doing it, you guys, is because they don't know what else to do. Your person is kind of understanding and realizing, and things could have gotten heated between the two of you, or it could just be that maybe, the love that was there before, maybe it's not now, right? The closeness and the bond that the two of you shared may have taken a major hit, and so it's like the love is no longer like, yeah, that you care about each other, you love each other, but there's something about, the cup is now empty. And so it's like you guys haven't been able to figure out how to get on the same page in a manner to where you guys can start filling up each other's cups again. It's just, yeah, your person, they are definitely either they've pulled away completely, or they are currently in the process of pulling away, deactivating, leaving the connection, okay? Not because really they want to, but because they don't see any other way. They're tired of the back and forth and they want something to change. Let's see. Haunted by the past. Tell me about that. Tell me about haunted by the past. There's the world. Endings. Okay. We'll find out. Is that your guys's? Just endings in general. Okay, so whatever this is in regards to, they are haunted by a past or some kind of a past experience where something ended before they were ready for it to. Okay. This could be a pattern for your person too, because with the Four of Swords in the reverse, that's restlessness, feeling restless, not being able to fully rest and recover and heal before you start a new cycle. So for some of you, your person may have already jumped into a new connection. Okay. They may have already jumped into a new connection. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're haunted by some kind of a past. Okay, so tell me more about haunted by the past. That could be talking about, because this is their energy towards you. So, I don't, if you may have, gotten with someone else or started dating as soon as the two of you broke up, that's something else that they may, either they fear that, or, if that's actually what's happened and that's what they're experiencing with you, like you moved on fairly quickly, or you're, dating right now, it's, they wonder, I will say, pile 3, whether or not you've started dating somebody before, if you're dating somebody now, or if you started dating someone before things were officially over between the two of you. That energy is there. It could be on both sides, okay? But your person is specifically saying they are feeling very haunted by the past. This feels like it could be a past that is tied to you and to this connection. Okay, anything else to add, and then we will move on. Yeah, leaving, okay, being left behind, things ending with the 8 of Cups here, walking away. They still feel the pain, and they're being haunted by the pain from the past of an experience where someone left them behind. Okay. Now, again, as a general reading, both things could be true. They can still be haunted by you walking away, you leaving, your person feeling like they weren't ready for that. It could also be pointing back towards, an experience that didn't have anything to do with you. It could have been prior to meeting you, but that experience and them being haunted by it had an impact on your guys' connection currently. Okay. Yeah, okay, so with the Eight of Cups and then the Three of Pentacles at the back of the deck, this is one person, your person feeling haunted by, wanting to work things out, but the other person like abandoning it, right? Because the Three of Pentacles is teamwork. It's working together on a common goal, and someone, in the midst of trying to work things out, bailed, okay? All right, let's see. What does your person want from you and from the connection? Pile 3. Pile 3's person. What do you want? Okay. Your person is wanting something or someone more like themselves. Okay, so the two of you may have been I'm hearing polar opposites, and I even think polar opposites is there. So it says two opposing forces, differences creating barriers, love and strife, love versus ego. Yeah, they don't want any more polarization. They don't want any more love and strife. They want something that feels more, and there could have been some very discernible incompatibilities here that made it very difficult for the two of you to get along and or to get on the same page about things. Okay, you guys could have had very different love languages. Just very different ways of seeing things and perceiving things. And so what your person is wanting is they're wanting something different. Okay, they don't want that experience anymore. But this is also talking specifically about what they're wanting from you in the connection. They're hoping that the two of you could figure out a way to where you guys could get on the same page about something, to where the two of you weren't such polarizing opposites, but because it seems like in this context, sometimes opposites do attract, but in this context, it didn't seem like it did. There's work. Your person, for the most part, Pile 3, is checked out of this connection, and a lot of their, when asking your person energetically what they're wanting from you in the connection, it's almost like they're almost saying nothing, really. Now, do they have preferences of what they would have liked? Yeah, they would have liked for the two of you to have been able to work things out, to get on the same page, to get along better, to be more compatible, whatever the case may be, but they're being realistic and they're saying that just wasn't the case. And so, it's like they're just kind of focusing on work right now. Let's get one more. What do you want from Pile 3 in the connection, if anything? They wanted to do big things with you, okay? For some of you, what they want or what they wanted was to, go on vacation. And it says here, it says, gestures from the heart, walking the talk, making it up to you, okay? So, yeah, your person, with all this stuff here about, they're sorry for making you look and feel like a fool. They're apologizing, saying, I'm sorry, will you please forgive me? They still feel the pain. What they're wanting, despite everything that has happened or is happening or will happen, it's like they still would love to be able to make it up to you somehow. They don't know how, but that's where they're just talking about what they would like, what they want from you and from the connection. I am picking up that there may, if you guys had some kind of a plan for something, like, if you had planned to go on some kind of a vacation or a concert or some kind of a date that might require some kind of a ticket, like advance, planning in advance, they still want to go with you, okay? They still want you to be their date to whatever that is. That's just what they desire, not saying that that's what's going to happen. Let's find out. Let's see. What's the most likeliest of outcomes here? I like you. Yeah, I do feel like somehow the two of you just kind of, I keep hearing just letting bygones be bygones. Okay, because we have I like you, we have lightning. So you guys figuring out a way to maybe put the past behind you. And like if you guys have kids together, finding a way to peacefully co-parent. If the two of you work together, right, to find a way to peacefully work together. Let's get one more. Did something want to flip? No, okay. I still feel like right now you guys are still in the midst of feeling confused about things, but the overall outcome of what's the most likeliest of outcomes to happen again is pointing back to things becoming very clear, and it could just be some kind of a sudden epiphany that falls on you, pile 3, that really helps you to put the water underneath the bridge where it belongs, right? The past in the past where it belongs. There's a transformation that's going to happen, and you're going to be able to put things into perspective so that there is no hate or animosity towards this person. Okay, let's get one more for the likeliest of outcomes for this connection. Oh, this is soulmates. I mean, the two of you could actually end up being friends. I'm hearing lifelong friends, and if you guys share kids together, that might be why, right? Because we have time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So yeah, I mean, you know, overall, where this connection is headed, I do feel like it's headed for a separation, and it may very well be permanent in the aspect of like, you guys will no longer be romantically involved or linked, but you know, something happens for you, pile 3, that transforms your perspective. You're able to see things very clearly. You heal from the inside out. You make peace with things, and you're able to move forward and not harbor any harsh or hard feelings towards your person. Because I am seeing where the two of you actually form some kind of a friendship here with I like you. There may always be that soft spot in each other's hearts for each other. But, you know, at least for the foreseeable future, for whatever reason, you guys just decide to move on or to move forward, but not as a romantic couple. All right, you guys, we're going to end your reading there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. If this resonated, please do me a favor. You can show your appreciation by smashing the like button. It's also a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below and let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. You can become part of the family by hitting the subscribe button as well as a notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, pile 3.